I did it. I have found the most delusional person in America. Check it out. And it's a Karen. And she's done with our BS. The video's a minute long. She keeps the stupidity gish galloped. I'm just going to reply to each statement she makes. So let's get on here.
If I say all lives matter, I'm a racist.
Yes. At this point, yes. Black Lives Matter is a global movement, and for you to look over at another group who has been objectively, systematically oppressed for generations and be like, well, what about white people too? Is just garbage. It literally is the meme where it's like, when I say save the whales, it's not saying to hell with every other species of animal in the ocean. It's saying that there's certain sociological things at play that make looking at this thing worth it in order to elevate it to where giving it this special attention is no longer needed, right? Like the Black Lives Matter movement is successful the day it is able to retire the phrase Black Lives Matter, because then Black lives will have successfully mattered as much as the rest. They want to get rid of that phrase.
If I stand for my flag, I have to apologize for it.
What? All of my life experience has shown me that the opposite is true. Try going to any sports arena and sitting down during the pledge, and you will get harassed. How do I know this? Because I've had multiple friends and myself go to sports games where we've sat down for the pledge and have gotten harassed. One of my friends had their shirt ruined because some dude behind him was like literally tugging on his shirt like this, trying to get him to stand up for the pledge. So this is a reverse victim complex like I've never seen before.
I'm not allowed to go to church, but I can burn churches to the ground.
COVID-19 restrictions are in place, yes, so it looks like the body is going to have to be the temple for the bit. I'm sorry about that. But I can burn churches to the ground. No. I'm pretty sure arson still exists as a charge that they prosecute for. I'm positive that if I went down and burned my local church to the ground, that I would get tried for it, so I don't know. I just don't know where she's pulling this from.
I'm not allowed to open my own business, but I can go loot and destroy other people's businesses.
I don't know with the COVID stuff whether or not there's any limitations on business licensing right now. All I know is that it is like the capitalist philosophy for you to open up your own business and work for, like, one day you'll work for yourself and have your own business and be your own boss, and that's like the philosophy of this country. So now, as for it's okay to loot other people's businesses, no, it's not. Nobody's saying that it is, and even the people partaking in the looting know that it's not okay. Hence why they waited for societal breakdown to even do it. Otherwise, if they thought it was okay, they'd just do it normally out in the open. Like, what? That, and I mean, you can have a little bit of nuance here. Like, you can understand why looting happens and sympathize while still abhorring the act of looting, right? Like, it's pitiful what brings people to loot. The fact that societal things have been ignored for so long that they culminate into making people act this way. It's sad, and it should be understood and not just condemned. Because if you just condemn it, you don't address anything behind it.
If I wear a badge, have a gun, and I'm dressed in blue, I'm a racist pig.
No, you just uphold a racist system.
But if I walk around destroying my city with bricks and masks, I'm considered a peaceful protester.
No, you're not. I don't know. You're considered a protester. You're not considered peaceful.
I'm not allowed to peacefully protest the lockdown at my capital, but I can go destroy and graffiti my capital.
You can't graffiti and destroy the capital. Again, people who get caught are prosecuted. What was the other one? You can't protest the lockdown at your capital. That's because there are mask laws in place, and you want to protest. You want to protest wearing a mask. So, yeah, it's like, I can't do this illegal thing, but other people do this illegal thing and they just do it. It's like, okay, you're both doing illegal things. What's What's your point?
But I can go destroy and graffiti my capital. I'm not allowed to go to the park to play t-ball with my family, but I can destroy the park.
So destroying the park, she's talking about people protesting. Yeah, they lock down the parks, whatever, to avoid gatherings. Yes, people are still protesting and gathering, and this is because they feel that putting their lives on the line for this cause is worth it.
I'm not allowed to protect our historical monuments and history, but I can go tear them down and have them land on top of people.
Yeah, excuse me while I just go topple a monument on somebody and just walk out of prison. People are getting prosecuted for tearing down statues, too. Donald Trump just really locked down on that a lot harder, so...
I'm not allowed to have an opinion on racial matters because I'm white, but if I don't have an opinion on it, I'm the reason why people are oppressed.
You can have an opinion, it's just that your opinion is shit and everyone knows it. Just because I'm white doesn't mean I can have an opinion. I'm white, and I'm having an opinion on Black Lives Matter. And I'm not going to get shit on by people affiliated with Black Lives Matter. You know why? Because my opinion isn't a racist one.
I can go riot in the streets with the BLM, but if I go to a Trump rally, COVID-19 magically appears.
What is she talking about? What is she talking about? COVID-19 is equally likely in either one. Actually, I take that back because most of the people protesting at least wear masks. The people at Trump rallies don't. So there's more of a chance that COVID-19 is going to pop up at a Trump rally than at people outside protesting. At least I'm willing to put my money on that. It's not that COVID-19 magically appears. Again, it's that COVID-19 is suffused throughout our society, and yes, we should avoid it, but there's so much going on right now that people are putting their lives on the line to stop future generations from having to put up with societal issues that we're facing right now. We're meeting, we're at the crossroads of a clashing between things. We have to stay healthy, but we also have to fight for our rights and our lives. So that's what you're looking at, and you're just like, well, apparently we can. I just don't get it.
Does anyone else not see the hypocrisy in all of this? I am done with your bullshit.
She's done with our bullshit. She's done with our bullshit. Well, I'm done with her bullshit.